Yup. Yo, yo, yo. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
If you want to review recent events, you should check the corpus. Why not open your ring terminal and take a quick look?
Okay. So, uh, suborders. Okay. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do aid request today. As many as we possibly can. So, we're gonna start. There's currently cargo on board the DHB Magellan. You will receive the Magellan evaluation for order or request where DHB Magellan is used to transport cargo. Oh, interesting. So it's basically saying, yeah, don't use the Magellan because it's cheating? Uh-huh. At the same time, I do want to get the roads sort of taken care of. Hmm.
Beckel.
Oh man, there's just so much to do. Too many deliveries. But I should focus on the aid requests, not focus on the lost cargo.
Perhaps you should take a break. That's the way. Let's get a move on. Yeah!
Huh. Well, that seemed to be the wrong spot. Back.
Just like the guy who's beat up too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. No raindrops.
I'm so glad you could make it. Give me a m- And what is this unexpected delivery I see? That's all. With your assistance, I was able to craft this. Tell me what you think. I'm increasing your allocation of materials.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Yet another original invention, I'm quite proud to say. The version I previously shared with you was designed to detonate at the moment of impact. But this one can be detonated remotely at a time of your choosing. It really opens up the ways you can potentially put it to use. You should try playing around with it. You can't be serious. Adding remote detonation functionality was a pain in the ass. Though, in hindsight, I suppose it wasn't the most original idea. Still, there is no disputing its effectiveness. Use it, and you'll agree. Well, I guess this is what I get for trying to impress you. I was too eager to prove myself. I should have taken a step back and tried to look at things more objectively. Having said that, a new idea has just occurred to me. I best get started. Thanks. I hope to see you again.
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted. Thank you.
You're much too kind.
Raindrops are falling on my head. Just like the guy who's beat up too big for his bed.
So, good news, good news. Friday is Good Friday, meaning no work. Meaning that Thursday night / Friday morning, I can game for longer. I can game all day Friday, and I can game. Actually, no, Saturday I do have. I think I'm doing a podcast Saturday, but after the podcast, I'll be able to game all night Saturday. Which is great. Always good when get more gaming time.
Thanks so much for stopping by.
Let's get a move on.
Okay. I guess I lost a machine gun, but that's alright.
The cargo looks downright.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thank you for your help.
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted. Thank you. Please take measures to withstand the heat. Safety first.
Alright, let's move some stuff around. Let's take all this, put it in the off-roader. And we want everything for this. Put it in the offloader. This we put in the offloader. This we can put in there. And then the offloader. That in there. Put that in there. Okay, that should be good. That in the offloader, we don't need it. That in the offloader, we don't need it. Everything else should be okay. Alright. Making a big fat delivery. Hopefully this actually gets us star level, because it's a lot of stuff. But it seems like the higher your star level, the harder it can be to actually finish it.
Just like the guy who speeds up too big for his bed. Nothing seems
For you. This is one.
Okay, massive.
I was thinking I ought to share this with you, but I'm not sure if it'll be to your liking.
Bola stun gun. Electrically charged strands that bind targets. Retains the anti-BT capabilities of the base mount, but the electrified strands are not capable of damaging mechs and rendering human unconscious instantaneously. And shots are quiet.
I've decided to further increase your material.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I present the Bola stun gun. Now this is a completely new and original invention, I'm sure of it. With your standard Bola gun, the effectiveness of the wires can vary widely depending on how they hit. Your target could break free practically immediately. But with my improved design, it doesn't matter where your shot connects. You'll get the maximum effect regardless. I just know you're gonna love it.
That's actually a new one.
Really? I've done it! I took the time to analyze your recent activities, you see. And through the chiral network, I was able to study the Bola gun in depth. Thus did I build upon the foundations laid by my predecessors and make a small but meaningful addition. Please, use it as you see fit. That in itself will be payment enough. Thanks for the help. I appreciate it.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright. Time to load up. And get to the F2 distribution center. Oh, you know what? Actually, we got some new music. It's cool. This. I can jam with that.
Good day, Sam. Wowzer! Take care of yourself, Sam. Please take care. Remember to rest safely. Let's give him a moment.
And there's the man we've been waiting for. You've really outdone your...
4-star, let's go.
Glad to have someone like you on our side. You have my respect. We're upping your allocation of materials again.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Improved electrical attacks. Boost the power of electrical weapons. Cool.
I have something I want to give you. Take it. See if it's to your liking.
Two kangaroos boxing. Alright, makes sense, makes sense. Attaching this accessory to your backpack fills you with fighting spirit, allows you to deal more damage with your melee attacks.
This is a special backpack accessory we whipped up ourselves. You should find your close quarters combat abilities much improved with this little fella on board. Sure, it might just seem like a good luck charm, but fighting's about more than physical strength. It requires strength of will too. This accessory will help you harness yours, and in so doing, increase the damage you inflict. But don't take my word for it. Try it out.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, what do you have? Deliver here. Cover aid packages. Something for the dowser we can take, and something for the data scientist we can take. So what do we have? Prevent, easier to escape. Battery will last longer. Let's do boxing kangaroo. Let's put that on. Sounds good. Ooh, what do we got? We've got cargo grenades, group coffin board, faster order prep. Carrier handler, battery boost. Electrical weapons in their area of effect. Any vitals indicator. Like window, like window, like window. Okay, let's do proximity alarm, vital indicator. Let's just do like window, like window.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Okay, what we got to deliver? What about aid requests? Very distant. Everything is pretty distant. It's our actual cargo. Got the dowser. And a bunch of other stuff. Let's focus on the cargo for delivery. 2 for the dowser, 1 for the data scientist. So we can go right out. I think we can go right to the dowser.
Very impressive work, Sam. That's the spirit.
Yeah, we do have to go to that one, which is fine. Okay, well,
That one.
Yeah!
could have been worse. Could have been worse. Easy. Okay, okay. Let's grab everything for the dowser. You. And we're gonna place in backpack. We're going to get rid of this, so it's not using up so much chiral crystals.
Yeah!
This is where the real game's at. We just fly around like crazy on zip lines all over the place. Get to where you need in a record time. Making quick deliveries.
It seems we meet again, Sam. I'm really sorry for making you work this late. Well, look at that. You must have it.
4-star, let's go.
I am truly indebted to you. I hope this data will make things easier for you out there.
Boost level 3.
Sam, I've allocated you more materials.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
With your assistance, I believe I've made the smallest possible version of the boost skeleton. What's more, I was even able to increase its cargo carrying capacity as well. This is the boost skeleton boosted to the zenith of its potential. I'd be flattered if you use it. I genuinely can't wait to see you again, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
Nice. Alright, what do we got? Okay, deliver to you. Which we can do. Another deliver to you, which we can do. Deliver to the mechanic. This is just a straight delivery. We are gonna have to figure out a way. Alright, well let's just do this guy first.
Order accepted. Back home. Back home.
And then we are I do want to figure out kind of my plan for the roads. Because it looks like this is just straight zip lines, which is fine. We gotta find out over here where the roads continue, because there's a straight here, so somewhere in here there's gotta be what, an auto asphalter, whatever it's called. So somewhere here we gotta find it, as well as there's some roads here which we can connect to here. So we're gonna have to figure that out eventually.
Yeah!
Wait, actually, now that I think about it, I believe I did have a zip line right over.
Yeah!
I will always support you in travels.
We've been waiting for you, Sam.
Hey there. But it's hard to believe what I'm.
Okay, decent chunk, decent chunk.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks. We appreciate it.
There's no reason
Okay, so... Okay, there's a couple of easy ones we can get around here. Let's just do this one, place marker, zip line in a safe location, timefall shelter, take out BTs, and we'll do those for now.
Support you.
Alright, we're gonna start by going back to the Dowser. That was an easy... just build something in a spot. Should have done it when I was there already, but... it is what it is.
Yeah!
And the fears switching styles.
Woo!
I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong?
I don't have a PCC. Oh my god. I can go fabricate one over here. That's no big deal. I left them all in the truck though. Let's just fabricate a fabrication PCC2, fabricate, boom, done, and backpack. Okay. And then actually, I think we can just get up there a bit quicker.
See the world they did lose at the trial. What is left, what is right? I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending.
This one is already in a good spot,
What is it?
but it wants me to build one here. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. One down. So other aid requests. Over there. Recover a dowsing rod. Recover a piece of metal. Okay. We need some anti-BT stuff. What's our BT stuff look like? I need the ladder. Got a bunch of blood grenades, but they're kind of low. So we'll take these two out. We can make 4 blood grenades. And then shotgun is apparently very effective, so we're gonna hang this on the rack. All these there. Oh, got a monorail out here. Well, let's see what's required. It looks like we need resin and special alloy. 120 resin, 540 special alloy. Ooh, and there's another one over here. Let's check that out. 2160 and 480. So we need let's see it. Just a lot of special alloy and not as much. Just in case, and then resin. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. 320 should be enough, but I'll get 2 just in case. Cargo, and then special alloy. I need 3, I believe. I cannot put it in there. I need the truck. Or a truck. Here's one. Nope. Okay. Boom. Also a free zip line. Pretty sick. Grab this because that looks like a fatty one. And then we should be able to go over to the other monorail and fix that up too. Excellent, excellent. That almost leads to the mine.
Now I barely feel the pain when
Where would that go? That would go all the way to the F2 distribution center.
violence is turning to madness, forgetting what
I mean,
after you over, men are breaking.
I mean, let's see where it goes.
Beckle, Beckle. Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Show you our this burden.
Store. Ooh. Okay, I need 120 resin, 480 special materials.
How beautiful this life can be.
I need to go find some resin and special materials. Or special alloy.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Some 40.
Feel that speed!
Damn, that scared you yesterday? Wait, what scared you? You know, modern call center attack. Oh, was it when I ended? Okay, yeah, so I changed a bit about how Seribot works, but basically the default, if you put on offline block mode, I was AFK with stream on the majority of it. Okay, yeah, what happens is on default offline block mode, it will, ooh, nice. It will turn on what's called shield mode, And what shield mode does is it turns on slow mode, it turns on follower only, like 1 month.
Good to see you.
It'll turn on clear chat, and it does it all as soon as you end your stream. So it does a bunch of commands all at the same time. It's meant to stop like offline hate raids or something. I think it's the idea. I've had it on for a little bit, so it's been doing it every time. But I decided to just turn that off because that is not really a concern for me right now. She doesn't have resin. Discord says I don't have permission to view the message history. In general? Okay. Okay, should have it now. It still might not show message history, but notifications. Really? View channel. You can view it. And reactions. Guessing message history needs to be on for that. Yep, done. Okay. So you should be able to see those now. Okay, I've got special ally, but I don't have resin. Which kinda sucks. Yeah, and that other person, that was the person who's like real and like invited me to her Discord and everything, and then after like 3 days or whatever asked if I wanted to buy graphic art from her. That I think he thought was like a long-term chatter or a friend of mine. Art sellout as well, yeah. But I at least convinced him to, they're real, and I think they're like an actual genuine person. It's just it's just that they are also trying to sell their artwork. Which is, you know, it's whatever. Yeah, fucking everyone is an Agent Smith. Everyone is a graphic design artist. They just... and it's turned into one. It's kind of nuts, not gonna lie. Oh, these guys. I'm not compromised for now. If I tried to sell art to you, I mean, that would definitely be something. Yeah, this is actually a long con by me. Okay, sweet. That was easy. Okay, so we want to go here. Cargo recovery. Up there. Ah, Shiba. Not too far. Okay, this just sucks. Oh, they just tap all my battery. I actually hate those enemies. They are the most annoying.
Jibber jabber jibber jabber jabbering. Walking towards the light that guides you home.
Cool, cool.
Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering.
I got that.
Nobody is
Timefall shelter over here. We're gonna need our PCCs.
Nobody knows.
And then attacking, getting stuff there. Okay.
If they bothered to see from the cage to bay.
I guess, is there
Nobody cares. Nobody knows.
Okay.
That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. Waste of breath, am I
This is yeah, this is Apocalypse. All alone in space, dark side of the moon. Type of stuff.
carry your weight into oblivion?
This is that good. Okay.
We had no choice the way we're thrown.
Put everything I got in here. I just need resin.
Get out
Resin seems to be the thing I need a lot.
this fire. Just a wine out alone. just how it goes. It's 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 just how It's just how it goes.
Okay, let's see if this guy's got any resin. And then we're gonna yoink a bunch of it. But first, let's deliver some stuff.
Didn't expect you to walk in with.
Now displaying your current order grid.
Got that.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, what orders do you have? Under you. That and that. Okay, recovery stuff. How much resin do you have? 2 should be enough. Take all the chiral crystals you have. Special alloy. We'll take that too. Why not? And cargo. Let's cargo this. Alright, now we should be able to get a couple sections of monorail going. Which is great, because then we can just feed it chiral crystals and it will spit out a ton. Is there a vehicle nearby? I can't use these, can I?
Sam, that vehicle appears to be locked up
Yeah,
tight.
okay, I thought
You
so.
won't be able to take it for a drive.
That's what I thought. Vehicles belonging to facilities can't be used. Okay. Well, that's alright. We can go complete this section of monorail. And then honestly just use it as a zip line to get to the next section. Because if we can complete this monorail, we can suck up a bunch of materials to this distribution center. So this we can use to funnel the Magellan with a bunch, because we can teleport it to any spot. We can use the monorail to siphon off a bunch of materials to the Magellan, which then we take to the furthest point we need to build the roads, complete other monorails. And then, because once we got the mines going into the centers, then it's over. Perfect. Nice. No connecting zip lines.
Beckle.
Oh, we're missing one section over here. Just a single section. Oh!
Let's topple over.
Alright, let's go see if we can
Just
complete
like
this
that, Sam.
monorail. Other than the mine itself, this should be the last section. Oh god. I can see the bats in the distance. Those bats are my worst nightmare. I'm not feeling that. Not feeling that. I don't know which one it was, but okay. Don't know why, but that song was not speaking to me.
Now I barely feel the pain when I fall. Violence is turning to madness, forgetting what we saw. I tell you that men are breaking. You don't know. Don't waste your life observing.
Oh, that generator. So good, so good. And here we go. We might actually have enough. Oh, excellent. Cool. So now we can use this as a zip line all the way to where we gotta go. Now we just gotta restart the mine.
Don't find excuses for your anger, drowning in sorrow. With all the reasons to stay are selfish, you must go.
What I'm gonna do is
Show you how
actually, do I have
burden is hiding
480 special alloy, 120 resin?
how beautiful this life can be. You don't have
We do not have the special alloy.
to waste your life.
We have the resin though. So let's go see if the dowser has the special alloy we need. Then we can send a large shipment of materials over to the distribution center. Okay, we need what special alloy? You've got nothing. Okay. Unfortunate. Do I actually have any deliveries while I'm here? I do have 2 deliveries for you.
Welcome. This eluded even me, despite my...
Okay.
Now displaying your current portal.
Little chunk. Not bad, not bad.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay. So... we're gonna have to go to the distribution center to get the special alloy, of which we need 480 or 120 off. So we have the resin, we're 128. Just need 120 special alloy. Actually, I do want to turn down audio just a tad, just a tad. Nope, I did. Shiba. I have to run from there. I can't. Oh, I thought you could go all the way, but you can't on the zip line. It's only the monorail. Well, we're just taking a scenic view of the ocean. Okay, there is only two directions. Gonna have to run the rest of the way. Which is fine, because we're right here. Okay, we just need 120 special alloy. Special alloy, 120. Add to it. Claim. Great. Okay. Add to the carrier. And now we can go back to the mine and activate it.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Ooh, fully restore and reopen a monorail and restore 3 mine. Very cool, very cool. So now... Oh, we mine resins. Oh, excellent. So let's mine... some resin. And now, let's attach carrier.
Let's get a move on.
So now let's use the monorail to... Oh, and... Oh, and it connects. We can go all the way to West Fort Knott if we want to. Ooh. Is there another mine? Somewhere? Twin Valley Mine. I think that's different. Lake Gate is down there. I say that because... Okay, they look like that. That's an island and a crater. That looks cool. Looks like something. Oh, there's a mine. Okay. I'm guessing you can connect all of these. So my thing would be, if we could connect all of them, we could funnel basically everything to West Fort Knott, fill it up with materials, then when that's full, we fill it up F2, and then if we fill that up, we go to F4 and F5. F3 was this. I think it died, and I think this was what... No, it was this. This is what blew up in a void out, which is basically a gigantic nuclear explosion. This also looks like a mine, potentially. But we could literally hook up everything to mines. Right now, let's just take it to F2. Let's load all of our cargo and everything in a private locker. And the floating carrier. Container to F2, okay. And then we're gonna get on as well. Any floating carriers currently in use will be detached if you board the monorail. If you'd like to bring a floating carrier and its cargo with you on a monorail, carry it in your hands or place a container. Okay, we're just gonna load it on. And we're gonna go. $3,000 resin is a pretty good amount.
Look at that view.
We could have gotten more, honestly, but let's just do the one for now. If we ever need to basically suck up resources, we've got a huge zip line that we can go directly to the mines. We can use chiral crystals to mine, and then we just get a bunch of materials and we send them to the distribution center. We can load up our distribution centers with a ton of materials, put them onto the Magellan private locker, teleport to where we gotta go, and then just build, baby, build. And I think each mine does a different material too. So we've got one that does, I think, special alloy. We've got one that does resin. One might do metal. And so if we're low on something, we can just basically go to a mine and just send a bunch of materials. And then we're good. And the only thing we got to make sure we do is we pick up chiral crystals along the way. It's, I think, 1,000 chiral crystals. So I had like 10,000, so I could have done a bigger delivery, honestly, but this is good enough for now. Cool. Excellent. And honestly, if we just need materials for the monorail...
Perfecto.
So what does our resin look like? Yep, it just goes right into the claim materials. Perfect. So now we have a ton of resin in the private locker. If we store, I think everything else. Oh, it did store everything. Okay, we're gonna carry that in the backpack. We're gonna recycle this. Okay, now it's in. We've got 12 resin here. So now we want to go to the mine of North F1 and do the same thing, but with special alloy.
I will always support you.
And then we can send the special alloy to F2. And then whenever we run low, we can summon the Magellan there, take out everything with a truck or something, I guess, and then just teleport it around. So, actually, we don't want to upgrade that. We want to travel this way. That might be my next objective, actually. Instead of the getting 5 stars and everything, is just getting all of the mines active so that we have every material we could possibly want. And then fix the roads. Bring a bunch of materials for the roads. Finish fixing the mines. Put everything in the Magellan. And then we can just fabricate anything we need to our heart's desire. Okay, we'll have to make sure that we take it to F2 because we're getting separated from all of our stuff. Is this closer? This might be a little closer. Oh, we already have a whole thing of special alloy already made. Perfect. Use the monorail. We want to go to here. Load cargo. Grab all of our special alloy. Load down the container. And then get on monorail and dispatch. Yes.
Just look at that view.
Oh, it looks like this is someone else's. Yeah, so someone else actually mined from this mine, because you can see on the left-hand side, such and such is special alloy received. That means other people actually mined this alloy and left it. And it appeared in our world, and then we're taking that alloy, and we get likes, or they get likes, if we use their stuff. And subsequently, if they use my stuff, I get likes. Which likes is kind of like a currency, but not really. It's more like experience, in a sense. The amount of likes you get kind of determines how many, or how far along the bar goes for the 5 stars.
Enough already.
And then of course if you exceed a star, you get an upgrade, or you get some sort of benefit, or multiple benefits actually. You know, you can build more stuff in that region. You get your upgrades, upgrade points. They'll give you special items.
Back up.
Okay, so this appears in my private locker, I believe. Yep. So I should be able to store okay, and then I get the remainder. So now what we can do is we can actually claim a bunch of stuff. So Okay, this might be... hold on. Let's see if we just put it in a truck, actually. It might be a little bit easier. It's a little heavy. Garage. Just pick out this, take from garage, sure. Cargo management.
Back up.
Have you ever done 5 strikes in a row? Actually, yes. I did. This actually the other day. Yeah. I think it was 5 or 6 in a row. I ended up pulling like a 204. What's the most I had? I think it was like 7. I think it was like 7. I think my highest score ever was like a 240. Something like that. 10 is the max. It's technically 12. Because the 10th frame you can get up to 3 strikes on the 10th frame. So yeah, it'd be 12 in a row. Two pins opposite sides are available. How do you get them down? Oh man, I gotta put this away. So if you have a split like that, basically, if you have a split, and they're on like the same, that's not what I meant to do. And if you're on like they're on the same row, the idea is to hit one, imagine like a billiard ball, right? When you try to hit one to angle it to go a certain way, that's kind of what you're trying to do. You're trying to hit it on the opposite side of the other pin so that you knock the pin into the other one. When you knock it, yeah, it's pretty hard. Because basically getting a spare is not like the hardest thing in the world, because if you think about it, you have the entire width of the bowling ball to hit. So you've got bowling ball hitting it from the left side, or like on the left side of the bowling ball, you can like just tap it, and then you have that entire width of the bowling ball that you're gonna make it. It's basically like a third of the lane if it's not like on the end. So you've got about a third of the lane where if you get it in that general area, you can hit it. That will get the spare normally for like 1 pin. But if you're trying to hit a split, then you have to hit the pin in a particular way. So that like range of getting both pins and getting a spare goes down significantly. I'm going to Magellan. So yeah, you have a lot less room to work with, and bowling consistently is very difficult for a lot of different reasons. There's things like your material for your ball, right? That'll change. Material for the ball will change how it actually goes down the lane. As well as the core. The actual core of the ball changes how it rotates. When you change how a ball rotates, that changes its speed, it changes its power, and it changes how much curve it's got as well. So there's a lot of different things that go into it. Oh wait, this is... Okay, so this is my private locker. Okay, so what do I have? I have a ton of metal. Great. I don't have a lot of ceramic. I have a lot of special alloy. Okay, so I need... The mine for resin is super big. Or ceramics, sorry. Ceramics is super big. Ceramics and resin. Okay. So metals and special alloy I'm good on.
Back up.
Which is one part of it. But there seems to be something over here. Okay. So I think my next... Okay, I gotta go grab the other truck first. Okay. But I'm also playing in a 9 is fine league, which means if you hit down 9 pins on the first frame, it counts as a strike. So there's a bit of leeway when I say that I've hit like a 204 and gotten, 5 strikes in a row. Maybe like 3 or 4 of those were what I would call real strikes. And then the other, 2, like 1 or 2 were 9 pin strikes. So my actual average is probably a lot less than that. I think my average is like a 140, but it's going up. But that's only because I've played so many games this league. It'll reset for the next league. So it's based on how many games you play and what you get. So by the end of it, you're playing 8 weeks times 3 games per week. So that's like 24 games. And so your average doesn't change as much by the end of it. But when a new league starts, you start back down at 0 games. So it becomes a lot easier to get a higher average earlier. So even though I've hit 200 a couple of times, I've canceled that out by having a couple 100, 120 games. That just, cancel everything out. But I'm hitting over 200 in a 9 is fine a lot more often. like a good deal more often,
Please take care.
which is cool. Okay. We're gonna get this mine active over here. I don't care about the Magellan grade. But I think I've gotten my, like, basically my approach, it's called, which is everything before the foul line, which is like how you walk forward, how you release the ball, how you spin the ball. I've gotten that down pretty good. So my bowling ball's got a pretty nasty spin. It's not like, it's like medium. So right, it's not like a slow glide over. It kind of goes down, and then as soon as it hits the part at the end that's not oiled, it kind of just does a sharp turn. But I've gotten my location good, pretty down, and then I kind of know how to adjust. Let's say I spin it, and it gets like too much curve, and it goes across the head pin, and I don't hit the pocket. And it's like, okay, there's too much curve on this. What can I do to change this? Well, there's a couple of ways. I can either try to release it straighter, right? Because it's still gonna do that curve, but if I release it like at an angle like this, it's gonna curve more, versus if I release an angle like this, where it's like more end over end. I can throw it faster. So ball speed is very important. So if I throw it faster, it's on the oil, or it's on the not oiled part less, basically, because it's like moving faster. So it has less time to actually get that friction and build momentum, so it'll curve less. And so it's just about making those sort of micro adjustments between each oh wait, I didn't know I could take my backpack off. That's crazy. Making those little micro adjustments between each frame. But once you hit the pocket, then you know you just gotta do the same thing for a little bit. And I say for a little bit because the oil pattern will change. So it starts, the lane starts out very oiled in a certain pattern, right? So there's just a bunch of different ways that you can oil the lane. It's not just even, basically, right? Like you could have the middle could be less oiled and the outside could be more oiled. You could have the oil pattern that's shorter or longer. So a longer oil pattern, your ball's not gonna get as much grip, so it's gonna curve less, or not curve until the very end. Or you could have a short oil pattern where it's gonna hit that friction a lot quicker, that non-oiled part, so you're gonna have a lot more curve, so you gotta adjust to that. Yeah, just a lot of different stuff can happen. So I want all this resin in the offloader, and then I want special alloy in the offloader. And let's just see what we get. So yeah, there's a lot to it, but I've had a lot of fun just learning, getting better, and I'm definitely way better than I used to be. Okay, oh, that's the monorail. That's a road. Okay, so that's different. This monorail actually goes all the way out to here. Alright, so we'll get the monorail working first, and then we can focus on the road. That's all it needed. Wait, no. What? Oh, it's just repairing it. Okay, the next one's out that way. Duh. This one's already built. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, the next one's way over there. Yeah, and that's not counting, like, now you're talking about your approach, you're talking about how you move the ball, spin the ball, all that. Now you gotta pick a ball. And there's a lot of different variations and versions. And it all kind of depends on if you like to curve, or if you want the more smooth, you know, the smoother line, or if you want a more sharper curve, or, you know, however you want to do it. Okay, we can get a lot done here. This, resin, special alloy. The next one is that away, and there's a bridge over here. Perfect.
Gotcha. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
Okay, do that. Resin's good. Special alloys are good. And another monorail section up. Oof. That's a big gap. Is there a bridge anywhere? Not that I can see. There's a road. We found where the road is. There is a section of road here. Oh. I gotta go until I find a bridge or something. Well, let's see if I can make it. I think I make it. It's draining fast, but yep, I got enough. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I can always throw a generator down if I need it.
Hey, mine's heavier.
Another monorail down. And that one goes all the way to East Fort Knox. So now we just got to complete that. But I don't want to cross the river again. But I want to keep all my stuff. What I'm going to do... Oh, and there's a road here. Hopefully this mine does ceramics. That's the one thing remaining that I really need. What I'm going to do, actually... I'm going to teleport the Magellan here. Because I can load up and I can teleport back. Because if this does ceramics, that is, I think at this point, the material that I lack the most. It's also required for roads. Yeah, so we'll do this, teleport back here.
Back up.
And it is to basically straight ahead. You can just go and follow the monorail. Kind of. So once we get all the mines up and running, we basically have infinite resources. Then we can build up all the roads. And we'll be good. Because basically what happened in the last game, this isn't really a spoiler, in case you haven't seen it, but basically you would build, it was kind of the same thing here, except you were doing it in the United States, where you were building across the United States to different regions, and you were building up infrastructure along the way. And yep, see, there's a nice long road, and then there's probably a road thing back there. And what happened is, at the end of the game, it basically said, okay, well, now you have to travel back across. And depending on how much infrastructure you put down, that was either a very easy trek or a very difficult trek. And of course, me being, I wouldn't say 100% completionist necessarily, but I put down a lot of stuff, like I'm doing now. It was just, you know, pretty straightforward. It was fairly straightforward. We're also going back to, like, all of this, going back through all the infrastructure that you built, so it's kind of cool to see, like, the fruits of your labor and all that. Alright, let's mine some materials. This is, metals. Darn. I already have a crap ton of metal. Chiral crystals, materials mined, 4,000 metal. Okay, well. Well, we have a way to get metal to East Fort Knox, which is cool. That's interesting. That's like a city landscape with a monorail. That's a mine. Right? That's gotta be a mine. I mean, it should be. All the mines look like these circle buildings. Yeah, all of them are these circle buildings. So I think if we look, that's our main quest. Oh, there's one right here. And there's actually a monorail right here. So what's the easiest way to get there? Maybe the Metagenomicist? And then we travel that way? Actually, can we... No, we have to go back to the...
Be mindful of exposure to timefall.
Basically straight left.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Am I ever excited to go into work? If I'm ever like excited to get something done, which does happen often, or it happens often enough, I should say, then I feel very like, you know, see the paycheck. I mean, the paycheck's nice, but oh, cargo ruin, cargo ruin. No. For me, the paycheck's always the same because I'm salary, so I'm expecting the same thing every time. So, which it does change things. Okay, so we should be able to teleport to Metagenomicist. Perfect. Really wanted to. Could you save 1,000 a month? No. No, I could not. I'm basically bleeding money right now. Like, if I were to do a budget, I would be... my expenses would be higher than my income. Can I save 500? I could maybe save like 100 a month, which is kind of what I'm trying to do, is put 100 into like a high yield savings just every month and just build that up a bit. But my expenses right now are pretty bad, and a lot of it is not like Netflix or something like that, right? Like I have Amazon Prime. It's very tight, yeah. So it's like Amazon Prime, which is like $120 a year. Rent. I have got 2 credit cards. I've got car insurance. I've got car payments. I've got a loan payments. I've got student loans. And then that's not counting food and other stuff. So I've got like a loan payment that's like $600, car payment that's like $500, one credit card's like $600, another credit card's like $100, rent 1,000, yeah, so it's all going towards other stuff. So I don't have like subscriptions per se. Like, I couldn't afford it right now, basically. Could not afford it. Yes, you spend 100 a month. Right now, it's probably, yeah, probably like 100 to 150 a month. Those are kind of low. It used to be lower, but gas for a full tank for me was like $40 ish, and now it's gone up to like 50, 55. So it used to be like less than that. It used to be like at max, if I got 3 tanks of gas a month, for example, it'd be like $120. If I got 3 tanks of gas now, it'd be like 150 to 160. Okay, so I don't need ceramics. Resin. Don't have any resin. Which is partially why I have a vehicle. That gets good gas mileage. To try to save on... Try to save on that. Oh, I don't have... Gas is $6.59 a gallon. But we spent $27 on electric. Well, that's good. Yeah, I can guess. I can only guess that gas is expensive because you have to basically export it. Would you ever go electric? Absolutely. I do drive a lot though, so I need the range to be good. So if the range isn't good, then that might be a problem. But if it's like, you know, I do spend a lot of my time at home, so if I had something to charge it at home, that might be good. Yep. Don't have the resins for it. Range is 300. I mean, that would be fine if I could charge it at home and then not have to go to a charger. Do you like to drive a lot? I do drive a lot. I drive about 80 miles round trip a day. Like per day. So what, 80, 160, 320. So in three days, I would use an entire electric vehicle battery. Yeah, 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. Yep. Yep. Sometimes 7 if I decide to go down on Saturdays. But it's at least that. At least 6 days a week. 80 miles a day. That's like what, 480 miles a week? Not counting if I go get, you know, food or whatever. Which just adds a couple miles here and there. That's damn close to 500 miles a week. Okay, so with metals, we have some ceramics, but not too much. There's some private locker. These two we can recycle. Oh, this just sucks. Ceramics and resin are the two that I need the most. Condo's charging stand. See, yeah, that's what I need. I need something that if I am at home or like go to bed for the night or something, I can just plug it in and just let it sit and not have to deal with it. And like, yeah, I know I'll get have a full charge in the morning. Problem is, the only other thing is that they don't work too well in the cold, and it is cold where I'm at pretty often. So and they don't run well. Or should I say, electric vehicles aren't built for the cold. Now, obviously you need the oil in your car to warm up and everything, but they are just much more reliable. You have solar panels? No. No. Could they work where we're at? Maybe. But I don't know if they would pay for themselves where I live. Because I know if you live in, like, for example, California, for example, or, you know, somewhere similar, that because it's sunny so often, solar panels will get a lot of use. Did you get heated steering or heated seats? I got heated seats. So heated seats are really nice. That's new for me. My previous car was like a 2014 Chevy and did not have heated seats. This one does. That one's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. How many months of the year would you say it's cold? Basically from the end of October, or like October-ish. You know, we'll get some nice days in October, but I'd say towards the end of October till, I mean, it's April. It was 70 degrees today. My island is probably two a weeks. Nah, it's fucking moth in my room. Mid 60s, maybe a month. Oh, cold for 2 weeks. It's probably cold for, let's say, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Probably 6 or 7 months. It's cold. Yo, what's up, Carlson Ivy? Do I remember you? I think I do, yeah. You were here, what, a couple weeks ago? I think I remember you. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, it's not too many names I gotta remember from people that show up, but I appreciate it all the same. Oh yeah. How could I forget? How could I forget? But yeah, probably like 6 or 7 months out of the year it's cold. And cold can be like anywhere from like 40 degrees to like -10. You look good though? Well, thank you. My profile picture is my face. So I would hope I look alright for it to be usable. But you kind of caught me at a bad time, because I am about to get off for the night. Because I can only stream for about 2 hours a night, and I'm already going on 2 hours 45 minutes. I was supposed to get off over half an hour ago. Or like 45 minutes ago. But pretty long. No, I only really have 2 hours a night to stream on weekdays, and weekends are when I do my super long streams, because I got time to do them. Are you going? Yeah, I'm about to take off here. Friday is a holiday, so when I get back from work Thursday night or Friday morning, I'll be streaming for a little bit longer. And then all day Friday, I will be streaming. Holidays, it's Good Friday, which is basically there's 2 days for Easter. There's Easter, and then there's what's called Good Friday, which is like a Christian holiday. So we normally get the Good Friday off, because I think Easter's like Sunday. So, and everyone gets it off, because there's some times when like production, like the workers will get off, but salary still has to come in. Bank will be closed. Yeah, good Good Friday is like a national holiday. So, or a federal holiday. So, everything will be closed. So, yeah, stock up on food, go to the bank, get your chores done. Fucking stink bug, sorry about that. Oh, that's annoying. I gotta squish this freaking stink bug that's in my room. Alright, I gotta get it. But yeah, so Friday I'll be able to stream all day. But yeah, on the weekdays I'm streaming at 1:30 to 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time every weekday. So that's when I'll be on. It's on the schedule. If you want to chat with me then, you can. But other than that, I will be taking off. Thank you for joining in, coming in and seeing me, and I'll see you later. Happy holidays, happy holidays. Peace, 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 peace.